Hi, I'm Rob Wosner, host of the Naples Area Real Estate Channel. On today's episode, I'm going to help buyers through some of the financing problems that come up when purchasing a home. Stay tuned. So one of the reasons that you hire a buyer's agent when you purchase a property is to help you through the buying process and help you through the mortgage process and the financing process. You see, I know as a real estate professional that buyers freeze when they're confused. When looking for mortgages, there are lots and lots of options out there, from FHA, VA, subprime, alternate, conforming, super conforming, non-conforming, hard money, all different issues. So part of my job is to help you through this process and help you guide you so that you can make the best decision for you and your family.
When you're purchasing a property, there are so many choices when it comes to the types of loans that are out there. That's why it's important to find someone who you trust so you don't freeze when you get confused, which is just human nature.
Now, that's just some of the categories that are available to buyers when trying to get a mortgage. There's a lot more involved to the process. When we look at some of the mortgage companies' flyers, there's so many options. There's a 30-year fixed, a fixed 15-year fixed, an ARM, a 15-year ARM. There's jumbo loans. There's balloon payments that are due after 5 years. There's what percentage of money people are going to put down. Are you putting down 20%, 10%? How much of a mortgage are you going to get? It gets very confusing for buyers. And then when you look at the fine print, you have to have 20% down. You have to have a certain credit score. You have to do this and blah, 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 all these things. And you get very confused and people don't take action when they're confused. To make things even more confusing, there's differences between an FHA and conventional. For an FHA, what your minimum credit score has to be and what your minimum down payment has to be for those. And if you have a 580 credit score or above, then you need 3.5%. If it's 500 or 579, you might need 10% down. So financing can be very intimidating for most buyers.
Here we see some of the differences between the FHA versus the conventional. The FHA minimum credit scores between FHA and conventional, the down payment differences, the long-term goals, and what are the required credit scores for each and what down payment is required for those credit scores.
So one of my biggest jobs is to help you because I know human nature that if you feel overwhelmed, confused, like everything's out of control, you're just going to put your hands up and say, forget it, I'm done. I'm not going to do this. So my job is to help guide you and walk you through the process and show you what working with a really good realtor can make this process seamless and smooth and make it a happy transaction like it's supposed to be, because buying a house, after all, is supposed to be fun. I want to explain to you the cost of waiting. So even though you're confused and are throwing your hands up and might not want to move forward, I want to explain to you the cost of waiting to buy the house, maybe even a year, what that would cost you.
As you can see in this picture, interest rate changes, home price changes can dramatically affect the cost of a purchase of your property. It could be up to $64,000 on a $250,000 house over 30 years. That's a huge amount of money to lose.
So one of the things that I do to help you is I made up this little Loanopoly game. So it's a step-by-step walkthrough for the financing process when you decide to purchase your home.
So here's Loanopoly. It just walks you through the steps of pre-approval, finding a home, making an offer, the application process, and so on. If you want a copy of this document, I'd be happy to share it with you. Shoot me an email, send me a text, or I'll even attach a link to it in the notes section of this video.
Also, I am committed to helping you and your family. You see, there's statistics done by Duke University that done surveys that says students who have a home that the parents actually live in have 9% better math grades, 7% better English grades, 3% less behavioral problems in school, and 25% of the people who own the home that the children grow up in go off to college and become successful. So even though this may seem overwhelming, you're not just buying a home for yourself, you're buying a home for your children's future. So I look forward to the opportunity to showing you how a top agent can help you through the buying process, help you through the financing process, and help you make a good decision on purchasing your next home. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Have a great day.